What is up, guys? Welcome back to the FM23 beta, and today we take on Manchester City. We have picked up wins against Arsenal and against West Ham in the time away from the update, and I'm feeling pretty confident going into today, but you know, it's an update. We usually lose. I just hope we can win today. So here we are, and as you can see, we are now in 4th place. We have a game in hand over Wolves and Everton. You know, we can get that back, but the game in hand is against Manchester City. So since you last saw us against Fulham when we lost 1-0, we have played Royal Antwerp in a friendly and won 3-1. Beat Arsenal yet again 2-0. West Ham 3-0 away from home, leading us into today's fixture. We also have Man City in the Carabao Cup quarter-final, which, you know, we beat them once already all this season. Don't forget, we did beat them here 2-1 in the Community Shield. Darwin Núñez getting those 2 goals. If we look at this, Erling Haaland's got 22, Núñez on 18. We are now 4 goals behind the big man. But transfers, nothing has happened. Obviously, the transfer window opens very soon. You can see what I'm trying to do here. I've had to offload some people. James Milner goes to Ajax, and Naby Keita goes to Real Madrid, meaning I can bring in 2 players. Number 1, Giorgio Scalvini, an incredible defender on this game. Obviously, to play the 5 at the back, I need another defender because we haven't got enough. So Scalvini will come in. He will do an absolutely amazing job, I hope, and he should push us to get somewhere this season. Next up, Sander Berge from Sheffield United. I know what you're thinking. He's from Sheffield United, but this man is an absolute baller. What a guy. The fact he's not in the Premiership already is a joke because he's way too good for the Championship. But he will hopefully come in if he accepts the contract, and next time we come back for an update, he will be part of the Liverpool squad. But let's have a look at exactly who is playing this game. We have Alisson in goal, Van Dijk, Konate and Matip at the back, Tomiskas on the left, Fabinho defensive mid with Alexander-Arnold on that right hand side. We have Thiago in the middle of the park with Salah, Núñez and Gakpo. Obviously the 2 inverted wing backs to come inside here is my guesstimation, but hopefully Núñez will push us on to do something in this game. We will submit that team and get stuck in to Manchester City. So for the team talk, I'm going to say pick up where you last left off. I can't talk today. You can tell it's a while since I've recorded. But as you can see, 1 loss being Fulham in the last 5 games. Manchester City here will be a very, very tough ask. They're playing a 4-3-3. Grealish, Silva on the wings. Miskus, Thiago, plays back to Virgil van Dijk. DVD, Fabinho. Lovely ball around to Gakpo. Can we get a delivery? Oh, he can, Gakpo. Put it in, Núñez. Darwin Núñez, 26th of the season. We are 1-0 up 5 minutes into this game, and that is the perfect start. We are at home. Anfield crowd will push us on, but Gakpo winning the ball back off Cancelo and Darwin Núñez. That's what you want from a striker. Just tapping it in. You don't have to make it too difficult. But that is 1-0 to Liverpool. 15 minutes in. Not a lot has happened since that goal, but we're not going to whinge. I was going to encourage, but we'll see how this highlight goes. Grealish, Laporte plays it back to Edison. Ruben Diaz back to. They're playing very slow, which usually does punish us. I'll be honest with you. When teams play slow, we do tend to panic, which could be what's going to happen here. Cancelo to Gundogan. Rodri, what a ball to Walker, who scores. Kyle Walker scores. I imagine he's playing left back, but fair play. When teams play slow, we really, really struggle. And where's Walker here? There he is. That's a lovely run. Who is this? Don't say it's Van Dijk. Van Dijk is having a mare in real life and in FM23. How was you letting him run through there without marking him? Fair enough, Walker's quick, but just kick him. Just do something. Just do something, Verge. Can't wait for Scalvini to join this team. But 1-1, looks like we're going to be 1-1 into half-time. The 2 probably arguably the best teams in England the last few years. Easily the last few years, maybe not this year, but the last few years, easily. It's not even an argument, is it really? We go 1-1. Give the fans the money's worth. I have faith in you. I need to really think about how people do it. I know Trent needs to come off. Trent's really struggling. I've only got Milner on the bench. Yeah. Milner can come on the right. We will leave that for now. Milner obviously leaving to go to Ajax. Go to Ajax in January. But Gundogan, Haaland, lovely from Konate, winning the ball off Haaland there. But it's through to Kyle Walker. Nearly got another one. Kyle Walker cutting in is absolutely punishing us. What is going on? We're on positive against a team like this, which is what you want. I'm demanding more. Mohamed Salah, you man mark Kyle Walker. I thought, yeah, it's a fair point actually. Then I'm gonna have to just leave that as it is because I can't get Damascus 2-man marking because if he man marks it, we're bang in trouble. What I will do though is I'll put Andy Robertson on. That should nullify that kind of that right hand side of their pitch. Milner up to Nunez, Thiago, Joe Matip, Fabinho, Matip again, Gakpo. Come on, boys. This is what we wanted to see. Lovely bit of play here. Fabinho plays it back. It's not where he wanted to go. Like, we appear to have hit a brick wall here against Man City, and we are struggling. There we go, Matip. You need to start passing it up now. You cannot go backwards forever, boys. You cannot go backwards forever, boys. Right, we've got a little bit of room here to play with. And he's hoofed it over to Gakpo. Gets around Ake. Can he get a good delivery? We can. Nunez! Darwin Nunez makes it 2-1. He scores another 2 against Manchester City. And this is what we needed. This is what we needed. Lovely ball from Gakpo. Gakpo really showing his worth for this club. And what a lovely pass to make it so simple. Ederson gets a hand to it, but not strong enough to keep that one out. We'll put Gomez on. The walking liability Gomez. Oh, Virgil off. Konate's doing a really good game. We'll pause this. We'll pause this. The plan is Fabinho off. I don't want Nunez on because Keita's going. Keita going. We'll do that. We're going to do Virgil's having a bit of a nightmare. We'll put Joe Gomez on. Diogo Jota. Salah's not done a lot, has he? Salah not having. Salah, what's happened to having Salah this season? He's obviously fell off on Football Manager as well. But Haaland, can Haaland make it 2-2? Plays it back to Alvarez. Skies it over the bar. And here comes the Yorkshire Perlo. Calvin Phillips to try and get them a goal to get back in this. Nunez is struggling. I haven't got many more subs though. James Milner. Matip. Konate. Plays it back. I'm always worried in case he gets found out there because it happens so many times to be on FM23. Darwin Nunez for a hat-trick. Darwin Nunez hat-trick. Liverpool 3. Manchester City. My little boy's asleep, so I need to be kind of quiet. But it's hard to get. It's hard, isn't it? We're battering City. It's hard to stay quiet. Well, that is a lovely ball over the top to Diogo Jota, who wins the header somehow. Then Stones just too slow to react, and Nunez getting his hat-trick. That puts him above Haaland in the goal scoring in the Premier League. Let's drop this back down. Drop it down to cautious. There's no need to mess about here. 3-1. A Liverpool win. Come on, boys. We played them twice this season. We have won twice. We're now level on points with Wolves. This league's mental. I think this is due to the sheer amount of games you play, because there's a lot of, like, look at this. We play Leeds in 2 days, who are notorious for being an annoying pressing team. The 5 at back hopefully will work for that one, but you never know, do you? Guardiola's disappointed. But let's have a look when we will come back. I mean, that's a good point, actually. I'm going to lose. I've lost Milner, and I haven't got a replacement in time for that game, which is frustrating. Firmino wants to leave. He runs out in this year. Balls. He needs to leave. It's hard to offer him out. This is going to be difficult, I think. This is going to be very difficult by the time you come back. The plan will be, we're going to come back for the 4th of February. Just by then, we have the subs in. We'll have the subs. We'll have the transfers in. We can do that. And we can do Inter and then Inter. This is going to be tense. I need to have a really big transfer window here with the amount of people that will be leaving in the summer. But thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, comment down below. And before we leave this, let's have a quick... He's 1 behind. Oh, he was 4 behind, wasn't he? I'm Thick. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.